Hi, and welcome. My name is Joe, and we're playing Occlude. This is a horror solitaire game. I know how they can combine um, those things, but let's see. Occlude is a difficult game, and unlike normal solitaire, the rules are hidden. It's up to you to decipher the meaning of the coins. Okay, let's see. What is it about? Choose your experience. Classic mode, the look as intended limited undo and one purgatory slot extra achievement. Story mode, complete story experience unlimited undo and 2 purgatory slots. Okay, classic. Let's see. Ritual selected. The Magician. Okay, start. New York City, March 1955. You did something real bad. You never knew a person had so much blood in them, but it can all be undone. That was the promise. You just need to play your cards right. Welcome to Occlude. Our tutorial will teach you how to play this game of Occult Solitaire. Occlude is a variant of Solitaire with slightly different rules to what you may be used to. The aim is to sort all cards from the tableau piles in the middle to the foundation piles on the left. Once they're all sorted, a round is over. Cards move one at a time from the top of tableau. They stack on cards if the same suit and a rank, one higher or lower. Move the 9 of hearts into the 10 of hearts. Now move 8 of hearts into the more cards you are grouped by suits are closer. The closer you are to winning. Now move the 8 of hearts into the 9 of hearts. Unlike the other solitaire game, our foundation piles start at both ends, from ace up and king down. They meet in the middle on the last card. The queen of diamonds is now free. Drag it to the king of diamonds in the foundation to clear it from the board. Strange, when you picked up the queen of diamonds, a coin moved. It then changed to a skull. When the card was placed on the foundation, it's like you're being told something. In Occlude, each ritual introduces their own secret rules. You will have to experiment to figure each out. Let's move on for now. Any card also can move into an empty space. In classic mode, you start with one special slot available, the purgatory slot. You can also place a single card in purgatory which can't be stacked on. Try moving the 4 of clubs to the purgatory slot. The 2 of clubs is now free and can be placed on the foundation. You can do this quickly by double-clicking on it. Excellent. Creating empty columns is important in Occlude. They make it easier for you to sort cards and reverse their order. Let's use that empty column to get some hearts stacked. First, move the 8 of hearts to the empty tableau pile. Now move the 9 of hearts into the 8 of hearts. Good work, now we can put the 10 of hearts straight in the jack of hearts. Next, the 9 of hearts on the 10 of hearts. And finally, the 8 of hearts can go into the 9 of hearts, freeing up the tableau to later use. Superb! If you ever wanted to go back, hit the undo button. If you're in a position where that's all you can do, we'll animate with a shine. You can undo every move. Here in classic mode, when a card is placed on the foundation, you can go back. In story mode, you can undo to your heart's content. All the undo buttons shine tells you is this is all you can do and you could still be stuck. That's what the New Deal button is for, which also animates if it's your only option. All our deals are difficult but solvable. That being said, using New Deal is encouraged. It's not a fail state. Occlude is all about fresh starts, after all. Now that it's free, let's place the 6 of spades on that empty tableau. Watch the coins carefully as you do so. Mark the 6 of spades by right-clicking. Every deal you play has different final cards they want, and each ritual has different secret rules to hint at what they are. Figure out each ritual's different secret rules and earn coins, unlock new rituals, and discover secret lore with archive objects. Using New Deal or Undo doesn't lose you coins. Each ritual has different endings depending on the coins. These are the same for both modes. If you're struggling, switch over to story mode to practice and experiment. Thanks for playing the Occlude tutorial. Remember, don't be afraid to use New Deal and be patient. You will crack the secrets of Occlude, and you may regret doing so. So, this makes it... I cannot do anything with that. So, I cannot do anything. Two. That's nice. 7. Yep. New Deal. Interesting. Okay. Let's go like this. Okay. That's something. Nine. Which way? Okay, we have something here. What does this mean? I'm curious. 4. Maybe I must not put them here? Well, we'll see. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I need to leave them here? I'm still don't know what am I doing. Okay. We're finished here. Ah. The final cards were... Okay, so that's what it means. So I must finish with them. It worked, the coins moved on their own, but something wrong. There should be a door. The guy at the gas station said any old pack of cards would do. Maybe you didn't get the rules right? Gotta get out of here. You hurry out in the rain, turning up your hood. Behind the diners, there's a sudden little hobo with a rat face, rooting through the garbage. That's the last living thing you'll ever see. Unmoving shapes loom out of the downpour, wooden mannequins in raincoats, faces blank and polished. You break into a run. No matter how far you go, how long you wait, that's all there is. Puppets in everyday clothes walking puppet dogs, reading newspaper with pictures of puppets on the front page. A sea of empty faces, a motionless world. Reaching up to your face, your finger brush against smooth wood. In your fold. Still. What's it supposed to mean? New ritual. El Paragus. The coffin. So 1-3. Oh. Okay, you did something bad, real bad. Okay, let's go. New York City. Let's try it again. This time, let's try to make all of them. Yeah, we have that one. Okay. What will be the next good move? Okay. Hmm. Four, five. This will unlock 7, that's not what I need. This 8 is definitely not something I want to. Okay, we can go... No, no, no. Okay. This not worked. Fine. I don't think there's anything I can do. New deal. At least I don't have a... Okay, I checked everything. Okay, that's nice. Awesome. So if I move... this 5 here, this 4 here. Okay, somehow it worked. Let's put it here. Queen. Yeah, we can do this. And 2. Like this. And then... oh. It's moving here. Oh, no. We cannot move it there. What the hell? That's not fair. Okay, this is better. Okay. This is something. Who's making their sounds? Hey. Okay, we cannot put it there then. 654. Eight. Here. Three. 4. 3. Nice. So let's put it here. Yeah, that's better. Yep. So I think it's better to go like this. Nice. We've done it. Ritual complete. A card in the hand. All 4. Success? It all unfolds exactly as we were told. The coins move on their own. You're tapping into something here. Maybe this is real after all. It's really hammering down by the time you're finished. You step out and you see it. Just as the guy said. A space in the air where the rain doesn't fall. The door. He told you to step sharp because doors open 2 ways. You don't hesitate. You do anything to wash your hands clean. On the other side, the sun is shining on a world where you were never killed her. What? The door is gone if it was ever there. There's going to be an adjustment period, but you're pretty sure you have left your own mistakes behind. Achieve. Archive found. The magician. Select on the table to inspect. Date of Shanghai event. Significant 1932. Note of the self. Magician works as an escape focus. Ever the prankster. The interior was difficult to process at first. The apartment appeared to be inhabited by approximately a dozen wooden mannequins. They were arranged in various domestic scenes, cooking in the kitchen, reading newspapers in armchairs, watching their television set. Interior redacted. Clark. No, sir. Each wore different clothing, items from Mallet's own wardrobe. None, according to neighbors, he'd been home the previous evening. He was last seen heading out around 8 p.m., just as the rain started falling. Said he was going to the dinner. Redacted. That's right, at the dinner, a standard playing card deck, plus the magician from the tarot, and 4 silver quarters dated 1932. The cards were arranged in a variation of the Occlude pattern. Yes, sir. The journal described his encounter with a man at the gas station. The stranger offered to teach him a special solitaire game that can change things you regret. Only vaguely well-dressed, polite, educated, nothing that would identify which entity we were dealing with, though the mannequin strongly suggests the dandy's involvement. Of course, it was the dandy, Morven. Mallet was the prime suspect in the killing of his ex-wife and her new husband, 2 nights before the incident. Witnesses placed him near their home, and his fingerprints were found at the scene. The contestant. Clear throat. Yes, sir. After I returned to my vehicle to file the primary report, the radio activated itself. Strange. The discordant piano music blasted out. Every time I tried to turn it off, the volume increased. This continued for approximately 10 minutes before I broke the radio with my service weapon. First appearance since the Napoleonic Wars. No, sir, I agree. This could be a new thing, older than you think. The questioner answers based on the card you hold. Do not distribute. Magician only. Document ID. Interviewer, head of North American Division. Subject, Agent Clark. Obscurant NY Subdivision. Well, let's go to the next one. Start. El Paraguas. Cambridge, November 1887. It wasn't what you did, it's what you didn't do. You didn't push him, he fell. You just watched the bubbles. It felt like your problems were slipping under with him. Now you realize he was all you had. Before he died, he was always talking about it. The coins, the cards. Time to try it out. So, something, I already have it. I need to see. How does it work? Okay, he's already there. So I understand that this J must be there. I must not close it. Or what? How does it work? So I need to figure out every time a new rule. That's interesting. Oh, okay. So, what is the other one? The last one? Two. That's the problem. Okay, and this 3. Okay, I have all of them. What I can do with them now? Nothing. I still need to solve it somehow. Okay, somehow it's better. Hmm. Yeah, this is right. Wait for that. Nice. Wait. Let's put it there right now. Okay. Nice. Nice. 8. Awesome. We did it. 4 coins. Success is different for everyone, you were told. Well, for you, it's oblivion. There is a hole in the world where a man once stood. His mother doesn't recall him. His name is a blast of empty noise. His essays are smudges, the author anonymous. Gone like a bubble of air. You've never felt better. One thing of his remains, however, the card game. You can't remember what it was called, but the rules he invented live on in your head, like a coiled ball of snakes. You teach the game to others. It's a form of exorcism. One day, a nice man comes. He dressed to the nines in the latest fashion, though he lacks a presentable human face. Asks you the rules. He jots them down, patting your hand as you talk. After that, your oblivion is complete. Code check. Claim ticket. Not responsible for contents of garment or item left overnight. New ritual, Mr. Slab the Butcher. In archive found El Paraguas. Select on table to inspect. I can see why this letter is classified. It puts the game's origins 20 years earlier than we thought. Internal Archives magician level clearance. Archivist notes. This represents the final communication received from Agent Woodson. Cambridge Circle initiation infiltration, 1906-1908. Agent was declared missing 3 days after this letter was received. The Cambridge Circle would cease to be a credible threat by 1910. In no small part due to the sacrifice of Agent Woodson. Translation from original cipher. Odd. So interesting. It must have something. My dear Professor Charter, the same guy who stopped the Hiroshima echo? Impossible. Must be his dad or something. Our efforts bear fruit. The Cambridge Circle considers me one of their own. Dr. Revel's unfortunate bathtub accident has thoroughly unnerved the whole group. Professor Jenkins has announced his retirement, claiming the merest sight of playing cards induces violent headaches. You ask me to investigate how Lady Victoria Westmoreland first discovered Occlude. This simple question almost undid all the hard work. I've done embedding myself so far, but I was able to talk in solitude to Mrs. Freeman, who views me as the son she never had, and persuaded her to give me the closest thing to a straight answer I could find. She speaks of someone who taught the game to Lady Victoria, the dandy or human, yet cannot recall if this person was a professor, student, or a personal acquaintance. When she attempts to describe this individual, her sentences trail into incoherence, as though grasping at vapor. She says he drowned in the Cam 20 years ago, and university records from March 1887 do indeed reference a death during a storm. But in these documents, the victim's name was smudged and unreadable, even when surrounding text was legible. March 1887 to confirm. When I showed her these records, she grew distressed. She cannot even articulate whether she ever met this person or merely heard of him from Lady Victoria. Meanwhile, Lady Victoria's disappearance in 1899 remains central to Circle mythology. Members whisper of finding her bedchamber empty, save for 2 mannequins at the card table, one wearing her sapphire necklace. We both know what that implies. Lol, rest in peace. As instructed, I have successfully introduced subtle errors into gameplay methodology. So far so good. Recent gatherings have all ended in abject failure. Is this your card? Forever at the ramparts. Corny as sign off. Is this why we started calling it Dad? P.S. William Woodson. Black oil-like stains spread further in my room every day. The cleaner himself is so filthy. I'm sure he just contributes to the mess. I'm starting to wonder if this is poor housekeeping or something more sinister. Lol, rip. Okay. That's pretty actually interesting and mysterious. So I think I want to try some more. Was interesting. We'll see how the rules will change. So yeah, we will continue, maybe more. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Smash like if you did, leave your comments and subscribe. See you in next videos. Bye.